everyone. It's 1 minute and we'll get started. If you are just joining us, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sarah Ayemi. I am a customer excellence strategist at Reliance Info Systems, and I want to welcome you to Accelerating Business Growth with AI-driven intelligence in Dynamics 365 Business Central. If you're just joining us, we've been giving some announcements. I would like to get to know you. So if you're just joining us, please drop your name in the chat and where you're joining us from. And if you'll avail us, of course, we'd like to know the name of your organization. So you can do that using the chat window, and then we get started. Now, this is 6 minutes after 10. I said we're going to be getting started in 2 minutes time when it was 4 minutes after 10. So we'll get started right now. So I would say very big welcome to you all. We'd like to get to know you. I've been expecting that the chat window will be buzzing by now, but we've not seen people drop their names and where they're joining us from. So please drop your name and where you're joining us from in the chat window and the name of your organization. Like I mentioned earlier, my name is Sarah Ayemi. I am a customer excellence strategist here at Reliance Info Systems, but I'm not alone on the call. I have experts with me on this call who will be taking different sessions and be having conversations with you. We have Anastasia on the call. We have Aziz on the call. We have Stanley on the call. Right. So before we get started, I would like to give a few housekeeping notes. First, this presentation is being recorded and will be made available after this event. And also, all attendees are muted and videos are turned off. If you had joined and you see that you can't unmute or you can't turn on your camera, do note that it's intentional. This is to ensure decorum during this event, so all attendees are automatically muted and videos turned off. This was done to avoid any form of distraction. However, do note that if you have any question at all, you can ask in the chat. You can drop it in the chat window and you can ask your questions, you can make your contributions, and we'll be sure to give a response to you. All right. Now let's get right into this. Before we get started into the crux of today's conversation, I would like to give an introduction of Reliance Info Systems. I've been mentioning earlier that I'm a customer excellence strategist here at Reliance Info Systems, and we understand that this might be the first time some of you will be having an interaction with us as an organization. So I'd like to give a very brief introduction of Reliance Info Systems, who we are and what we are all about. Now, Reliance Info Systems, we are all about driving digital transformation. We are a leading advocate for digital transformation, and we are founded on innovation, efficiency, and security pillars. Our journey over the past years reflects a trajectory of remarkable growth, strategic expansions, and a deepened footprint in the global market space. Having invested heavily in research and development, we are positioned at the forefront of emerging technologies and market trends. We have a physical presence in 15 countries and a digital reach of over 50 countries. We have over 400 members of staff and over 2,500 organizations in our clientele. And we are all about advocating for digital transformation. Our vision is simple. We are all about reinventing the world. Our vision is to amplify our customer success stories, transforming and scaling their business models for structural dominance and unparalleled excellence. Our mission is simple. We are all about reinventing the world. We are focused on assisting organizations like yours to harness the power of innovative technology to achieve your unique goals. We help organizations leverage digital tools and platforms to create meaningful and unique matchless value propositions in their various sectors. Now, this approach has led us to transforming businesses globally, and as such, we have received numerous awards and achievements. Some of which are the 2016 Microsoft Partner Experience winner. In 2017, we were named the Microsoft Country Partner winner. In 2017, we were named the Sophos Partner Award winner. And at this point, I would like to mention that currently we are the Microsoft Partner of the Year Award recipient for the FY24 in 2 of our regions, that is Nigeria and Botswana. Now, to achieve To achieve this great feat of digitally transforming our customers' businesses and organizations, we partner with reputable OEMs to drive digital transformation. Some of the OEMs include Microsoft, Sophos, Avaya, Ribbon, Splunk, and a host of others. We have three major success pillars at the core of our interactions. They are business transformation, operational excellence, and protection assurance. These pillars define the solutions and services we render to our customers. I will start with the business transformation pillar. Here we help businesses like yours to transform digitally so as to lower the cost of operations and also improve efficiency as well as maximize productivity. And in doing this, we have solutions that we offer to our customers that help them achieve these goals. Some of the solutions include process automation, identity and access management, data center automation, to mention but a few. Next up, we have the operational excellence pillar. And here it represents where we infuse excellence in a way your organization or our client's organization connects people, data, systems, and processes to help them get the best results as far as collaborating across the variables that are involved. Under this pillar, we have solutions like the modern ERP solutions. We have data platform, business intelligence solutions, amongst others. And then lastly, we have the protection assurance pillar. This portfolio helps us to offer rest of mind as a service to our customers. We empower our customers and ensure they focus on what truly matters to their businesses without being worried about cyber intrusions and cyber attacks. We help them stay protected in a market filled with evolving threats and advanced breaches. So we help organizations like yours to operate their businesses without a single worry as to cyber attacks, ransomware breaches, and many more. Some of the solutions we offer under the protection assurance pillar include security intelligence, endpoint protection, advanced threat protection, amongst others. I mentioned earlier that this pillars has helped us achieve a great feat of empowering businesses and organizations at large. We have over 2,500 organizations under our clientele where we ensure that every interaction we have with them drives digital transformation, and we would love for you to be a part of this. At this point, I will hand over to our next speaker, Anastasia, who will continue this conversation by starting with the agenda. Over to you, Anastasia. Good day. How are you doing?
Thank you, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Anastasia James, and welcome again to our webinar themed Accelerating Business Growth with AI-Driven Intelligence in Dynamics 365 Business Central. What if I tell you not all automation tools actually pass the tests to be called an ERP? Come with me as I walk you through our webinar agenda. We'll start off by talking about the introduction of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central as an enterprise resource planning tool. We'll talk about the presence of artificial intelligence called Microsoft Copilot within Dynamics 365 Business Central. Then we'll actually talk about some of the features that we're able to leverage within Dynamics 365 Business Central that are powered by Microsoft Copilot. We'll start off with certain use cases, talking about multiple business processes. We'll start off with financial management. We'll move to procurement, sales and marketing, operational, administration, where we also talk about extending our code and our objects, leveraging Copilot. Don't you think this is going to be an exciting webinar? Do well to stay tuned to the end of the section so that you take home tips that's actually going to drive efficiency in your business. So for the big question, what's an enterprise resource planning solution? This is an automation tool. So Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central as an enterprise resource planning solution is an application that is used to streamline operations, increase financial performance visibility, and improve efficiency to help you adapt faster, work smarter, and perform better. Within Dynamics 365 Business Central, we have 6 core modules. We have the financial management module, project management module, manufacturing module, supply chain module, sales and relationship, and service management module. Amongst other capabilities and features that Microsoft Dynamics 365 have, it is actually embodied with over 3,000 inbuilt reports and dashboards that you can actually leverage as you kickstart your reporting journey. Now, let's go a little bit in depth. Tightly integrated with Dynamics 365 Business Central is Microsoft Copilot, which is the artificial intelligence I spoke about before. With this application, your employee, they are able to stay in the flow of work while sparking creativity. Also integrated into Dynamics 365 Business Central, Microsoft 365 tools, talking about your Teams, your Word, your Outlook, Excel, Power BI, and all of those, Viva and all of those. So this way, your employee or your team members are able to stay in the flow of work and reducing the need to switch between applications. So as we can see on my screen, we have 4 major applications embodied with Copilot. So what this means is we are able to leverage Microsoft Copilot, integrating all of this application into one as it sits on a data and artificial intelligence infrastructure in Azure, taking care of your identity, your security, your management, and your compliance. Top, we have business data process, which is our Dynamics 365 Business Central, where we are able to automate all our business processes. Then we have our collaboration and productivity tool, which is Microsoft 365 tools, our Excel, Outlook, and all of those applications. We also have insight and analytics tool, Power BI, where we are able to leverage data from multiple sources and deliver an outstanding world-class report. Then lastly, we have a Power Platform where we are able to manage applications built for us with little or no code at all. You get to enjoy all of these while leveraging world-class security and compliance. Some of them are: 1, the multi-factor authentication, which helps fight against impersonation. We have the role-based security, which helps fight against intrusion. You also have the data encryption, which helps fight against interception in case your data is being moved from one environment to another, or probably via a call utilizing API. We also have other security that comes with your environment association with certain certifications like SOC 1 and ISO 27001, which is the security that embodies all security risk and mitigation for information technology and cybersecurity. Now, introduction of Copilot in Dynamics 365 Business Central, trust me, is amazing and astonishing. And that means everyone, your employee, your team members, get to work with their own AI-powered assistants as their companion, helping them spark creativity, helping them automate tedious and repetitive tasks, and helping them overcome business challenges. These are some of the sub-modules within the 6 major modules I earlier mentioned. And the icons represent where the presence of artificial intelligence is currently present. Trust me, it's not just limited to this. You still have more coming. Some are also coming next month, while some are coming early in the year 2025. Now the time has come. Let's talk about how we are able to utilize Dynamics 365 Business Central and Microsoft Copilot incorporated to drive groundbreaking experience, leveraging certain use cases as we talk about some of our business processes. I'm sure we have our financial accountants in the house, we have our procurement team in the house, we have our sales and marketing team in the house, and our IT and admin team members in the house. So please sit back, enjoy the section, as I said before. Make sure you don't leave today without taking something home that you're going to utilize to drive efficiency. So for our first use case, we're going to start off with financial management. So here we have NanoLeaf, and the major issue encountered by the group financial officer, who is Luca Tolem, before the onboarded Dynamics 365 Business Central was actually the tedious process that comes with bank reconciliation. Trust me, it can be frustrating. However, with Dynamics 365 Business Central, he was able to leverage a particular Copilot tool, artificial intelligence tool called Bank Reconciliation with Copilot, to actually knock off this challenge and drive efficiency by over a whooping 53%. Let's see how he was able to do that. So this is what the bank reconciliation module within Dynamics 365 Business Central looks like. As you can see, it's quite interesting. He has been able to import his bank statement, which is what we have on the left. And on the right, the system has returned for him his bank account ledger entry that are all open before his reconciliation date, which is this date. All Luca needed to do was just hit the reconciliation button and hit reconcile. And the system automatically runs a queue that looks at transaction dates, the description, the amount, to run a matching for him. As you can see at the top of my screen, this is what Copilot has returned for me. The inbuilt matching model was able to reconcile 11 lines out of the total of 28 lines originally imported, which is barely 39%, which is still far from where he wants to be. But because he reconciled with Copilot, you see what the system did for him? He reconciled another 15 lines, which is about 53 whooping percent, bringing the total value to 92.9, which is almost perfect. The system did not just do this. The system also inserted proposals to let him know that this is actually what I looked at to be able to map this, and this is what I did to do this, so that he's able to edit, he's able to update to avoid confusion. Once he has completed his review, he just has to click on keep it. And just like that, as you can see, multiple lines. Imagine you have thousands of lines automatically reconciled, saving yourself a lot of tedious stress. I know the next question is going to be, oh, what about those transactions that are actually in our bank statements that are not in our bank ledger entry? Transactions like bank charges and other unpresented or probably uncredited checks.